今現在のイスラエルの戦いは、南部のハマス、北部のヒズボラ、どちらもイランのイスラム教原理主義の過激派テロ組織との戦いです。領土問題の戦いではなく、イスラエルを絶滅させたい勢力との霊的戦いです。2023年10月7日、ハマスがイスラエル南部ガザ地区から奇襲攻撃したために、この戦争はスタートしました。その攻撃は赤ちゃんを生きたままオーブンで焼いたり、体をバラバラに切り刻むなど、人間のレベルを超えた悪魔的な虐殺でした。イスラエルは捕虜奪還のため、自国の存続を守るために戦っています。ハマスやヒズボラは四方八方からやみくもにイスラエルを攻撃し続けています。イスラエルの攻撃は武器とテロ組織指導者たちだけを狙ったピンポイント攻撃です。イスラエルは南部ガザ地区でも北部レバノンでも住民が避難を受けないように、攻撃前に必ず避難勧告を出しています。ハマスやヒズボラは住民を盾にしてイスラエルを悪者に見えるようにしています。
This week, the IDF warned civilians to evacuate areas in southern Lebanon, where Hezbollah stores and launches weapons. Over the past weekend, the terror group hit Israeli cities as far south as Haifa and Nazareth.
Israel is warning Lebanese civilians to get away from homes and buildings where Hezbollah's DR-3 cruise missiles are located as it prepares a massive strike.
We advise civilians from Lebanese villages located in and next to buildings and areas used by Hezbollah for military purpose, such as those used to store weapons, to immediately move out of harm's way for their own safety.
IDF chief spokesman Daniel Hagari explained that the Russian-made cruise missiles are embedded in civilian homes and ready to launch.
Here you can see how we identified the terrorist making an opening in the building that exposed the missile. In a precise strike, the IDF eliminated the terrorist and this missile launching infrastructure shortly before the launch.
Israeli President Isaac Herzog railed against Hezbollah's 150 rocket attacks that struck deep into Israel, sending hundreds of thousands of Israelis racing into bomb shelters Sunday and forcing schools to be closed.
Children, the elderly, the sick, residents who simply wish to live in peace and security.
Israel intercepted many of the missiles in the sky, but some hit, including in Jesus' boyhood home of Nazareth. Israel is striking back hard, hitting about 400 launchers with the capability of launching thousands of rockets. Israel dealt a stunning blow to Hezbollah last week when it struck a building in Beirut where Hezbollah's top commanders were plotting an invasion of the north.
All of these leaders were meeting together in order to launch the same horrific, horrendous attack that we had on October 7th by Hamas, by burning Israelis, butchering them, raping their women.
On Monday, Israel launched Operation Northern Arrows, designed to allow tens of thousands of Israelis to return home. It's Israel's biggest bombing campaign since the 2006 Second Lebanon War. Israeli warplanes launched more than 1,600 strikes to destroy Hezbollah rocket launchers, drones, and UAVs inside southern Lebanon and the Beqar Valley. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant says they've taken out tens of thousands of weapons in Hezbollah's arsenal. Many of the weapons are in homes and buildings in civilian-populated areas. Multiple videos of the strikes showed secondary explosions igniting rockets, and the IDF released photos of Hezbollah rockets inside Lebanese homes. The strikes follow recent targeted attacks that decimated Hezbollah's top military leadership. Nearly 500 died in Monday's wave, and some 2,000 were injured, many of them Hezbollah fighters. The IDF issued warnings to Lebanese civilians to get out of harm's way.
However, even as we called on civilians to move away from danger, we saw that Hezbollah operatives were doing the opposite and acted to prevent civilian moving safety.
Hezbollah fired hundreds of rockets as far south as Haifa, sending Israeli civilians to bomb shelters. While some rockets landed, most were intercepted by the Iron Dome. In Lebanon, thousands clogged the roads north in an exodus to escape the fighting. In a message to the Lebanese people, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel is not at war with Lebanon, but Hezbollah.
For too long, Hezbollah has been using you as human shields. It placed rockets in your living rooms and missiles in your garage. Those rockets and missiles are aimed directly at our cities, directly at our citizens. To defend our people against Hezbollah strikes, we must take out those weapons. Now, starting this morning, the IDF has warned you to get out of harm's way. I urge you, take this warning seriously. Don't let Hezbollah endanger your lives and the lives of your loved ones. Don't let Hezbollah endanger Lebanon.